What is going on? My name is Ario Juice from Juicy Tech Podcast. Much love to you. This is a brand new episode for this podcast. Let's jump right into this conversation. So if you have been following me for a while, you know that I went to a coding bootcamp last year. I finally got my first job in the tech field, which is freaking amazing. Now, the role was a contract role, not a W-2 role, basically. I was not an employee with the company. But yeah, so the company is called South County Mental Health Center in Delray Beach, Florida. And my role was basically to help transfer a lot of their hard copy documents to a web-based form, if that makes any sense. So we're, transferring hard copies to a digital form, if that makes sense. Now, the way they have us performing this project is using HTML and MySQL as their database. So we're using HTML. We're using this other program. It's an online program. It's called Credible. And Credible, right? It's called Credible. So Credible it focuses mainly around health forms. That makes any sense, right? So anything such as medical or health, that's what Credible is known for, if that makes any sense. So we're using that program and HTML to build these forms out. And it's very tedious work because each form, they have like over 1,000 forms. It's insane, right? I mean, it's a mental health center. So it's about, and it's really important, obviously. It's something with, someone's, health and their mental health, basically. So that's a big deal. A lot of the patients who go there, some have been on drugs, some are very challenged mentally, and it's really sad, but it is what it is. So they need a lot of forms, a lot of documentation to see what's going on, how can they assist, blah, 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 whatever. But that's my job currently right now with the company. And again, I'm on a 1099. It is a contract role. It may last for a good month or two, something like that. It may be ongoing, but they're not sure yet. But that's what I'm doing right now. That is my current job duty, working with the company. Now, the department that I work in at this company is known as the implementation department. And what that consists of is the IT department. You have the developers and you have, my team. We're not developers. I don't want to say that, but I would say we're more like data specialists, right? That's us more. We're entering data. That's our job, basically. So I don't really know what's the job title called. I just know I work in the implementation department. And right now we are, our job is to help build these forms out, scratch using HTML. So I guess that's a form of developing. I don't want to say it's coding because it's not. I mean, it is, but it's not. It's weird. But we're using HTML to do this, and it's really awesome. Again, we're using the database as what we're using MySQL or MySQL, whatever. Same thing, right? Same thing as their database storage. I'm hearing that they may change database soon. I'm not sure, but it's just a rumor right now. But that's my job that's my current role at this job right now. So I have some other announcements. Basically, I may be starting a new role soon. I received a phone call from a recruiter. And it's the same person, basically. And the really awesome part about this is I kind of saw this coming, right? Where this recruiter, she does follow me on social media, meaning she does check out my, LinkedIn. She's aware of me going to coding bootcamp. And believe it or not, but me going to that school helped me land this job in the tech field. She did ask me questions about what did I learn there, what were we doing. She was watching some videos, so she kind of saw what we were doing by what I posted online, which is freaking amazing to me, right? Because I tell people this all the time. Social media is a very important tool to use in this new world, especially in today's world, if you're trying to break into the tech field, because people live there. People are living, especially business-oriented people. They are living on LinkedIn and they're watching everything. They're watching what you're posting, what you're learning, your projects, what you have, what kind of skills you have, certifications, right? If you went to college, degrees and all that. it's a big deal. So I very much encourage people to just take full advantage of social media and because that to me is a form of networking. It really is, because you're talking to people online, and there may be someone that's really important, such as a recruiter and a hiring manager, HR, the CEO. You never know, man. So it's really a big deal. So me going to coding bootcamp actually helped me land this job, right? And if you have been following me on this channel or podcast for a while, you know that I went to coding bootcamp. It's called Boca Code in Boca Raton, Florida. I went there, and it was a 10-week course, basically, right? It was an in-person cohort, and I went there, right? The thing is, I never finished the school. I never finished the course, right? But I still did the 10 weeks. I was able to finish, most of everything, but I still walked away with a ton of knowledge, right? So when I went to school back then, I didn't really have the time that I thought I would have for it. I was getting married. I went to 2 different weddings that year. I was going to different, I was going to Orlando and going to different, just going on vacation a lot. It was just, I had no time for it. I thought I was able to squeeze in some time for, the school. I did, but it wasn't enough. So I wasn't able to finish the school, but I still gained so much information. But the point is, the recruiter saw that, and she didn't really ask if I graduated or not. She just knew that I went to coding bootcamp, and that was enough to just show them I'm thirsty to learn and meet people. And, that's enough to have her realize that, okay, this guy knows what he's doing, because he went to this school according to his videos that he posted. It helped a lot. So she contacted me for another role that's still, brewing. And this role is going to be a data specialist. Now, it's also in a HTML type of role. It's kind of similar to what I'm doing right now. It's kind of close, but I don't really have the full job description. But it is around monitoring the database, more of a back-end type of job, right? I'll say that. So, yeah, I'm happy. More jobs, more opportunities are coming my way. And, the life is just awesome. And I did not see this coming because, again, for someone like me who didn't go to college, I have no degrees, I have no associate degrees, I have nothing, right? But I have a lot of work experience, lots of it. And I know enough people to get a job. And that to me is awesome to have. The references. I have a lot of references. I mean, the job I'm at right now, I don't want to say his name, but he's not the manager, but I call him the manager, right? But he's known as the director of implementation, right? That's his job title, director of implementation. And he does focus around a lot of coding, right? But right now, again, we're using HTML, Credible. We meaning my team, because it is like a team project. It's like over 20 of us doing this. It's insane. And we're using this website called Jira, Jira, something like that. But Jira is almost like, it's basically where you can set up teams, right, of people, and you're seeing who's working on what. So it's fucking, sorry, I didn't mean to curse, but it's so freaking cool, because this is what I was learning in coding bootcamp, to be in this agile community or environment, and you're basically but you're in teams to get something done, to accomplish something, right? And this is what they were teaching all the students back in Boca Code. This is what you have to expect, or this is what you will run into once you start working in the field. You'll be working in teams, and that's why they're so big on really trying to get people to focus a lot on their soft skills, because you're working with people. You're working with people that you never met in your life, and you have to know how to do this. You have to know how to make people feel comfortable around you. You have to ask the right questions, how to kind of blend in the work culture, and you're not this outcast and people don't really like you because of whatever reason. I'm telling you, your first job as a rookie, whatever you're trying to do, a developer, cybersecurity, I don't care. Right? Because you're a junior, it's like an entry level role. The job or the employer who hired you, or the recruiter, mainly the job, right? Mainly the job. The people there are going to basically grill you. They're going to grill you because you're a rookie. They want to know, are you a good fit for this work environment? Do you blend in? Do you, could we hang out with you outside of work? Are you fun to be around? Are you an a-hole? Are you, are you pleasant, or are you the opposite? All that matters so much more than your hard skills. You could be the best coder or whatever you're trying to do, but if people don't like you, I keep saying this, if no one at work likes you, you're not going to last. I can promise that. I don't care how good you are. I've been working all my life. It's like that in every single field, right? I don't want to say every field, but the field that I was in prior, logistics, it's the same thing. You have to blend in. People have to like you. You have to be able to, fit into this culture, this work culture that they've built, before you got there. And because there's this culture that's happening right now, anyone that's now coming in as a rookie, they want to know, are you able to fit in with us? Can you get along with us? Is this comfortable for you? Are we comfortable around you? It's a big deal. It's a really big deal. So what was I talking about? So yeah, the director of implementation, he's my new reference, basically, right? He's my new reference. He gave me his email, his number, my everything. He even told me he has colleagues, and if they need something, he's going to let them know that I'm available for work. So I'm just trying to show you the power of networking, because I just met this amazing dude. He'll be living in the same town, right? He's seen me run around town before, because I run a lot, right? I run shirtless around where I live. And he's seen me before, right? Before we started to work together. So he knew who I was because of that. Me just being out and about, working out shirtless. It's a small world. It's a small world. The guy's super cool, and we just get along like there's no tomorrow. I got along with everyone that was working there, and it's just a really cool place to work. So again, I'm just building my network, more references. It's amazing. What was I talking about before? I'm talking about me just receiving more opportunity now. So the recruiter, she contacted me. Now she has another role that she would like for me to do, because she thinks I'll be a good fit for it. And because I did a good job where I'm at right now, she's like, okay, I think you'll be good at this role as well. I cannot wait to meet more people and just keep growing my network. And just, again, the reference is it's amazing. So I'm just happy right now. But like I said, what I post here a lot is basically my journey into the tech field. I don't really have a specific job title. I don't care if it's developing. I don't care if it's cybersecurity. I'll do it all, because to me, this is all fun to do. I'm learning as much as I can. I try to learn. Well, not try, but I'm doing projects. I'm just constantly trying to learn more about JavaScript. This is fun to me. So it's just dope that, I'm getting these opportunities, and I didn't even finish coding bootcamp. I didn't even go to college. I'm getting all these job offers. It's amazing. There's people in my cohort who finished and has not yet found work. And it's sad, right? It's not to shame them, but it's just amazing because they finished and I didn't, and I'm working in the field, and it's sick. I love it. But of course, there's a lot of people. There's more people who went to who were in my cohort last year. There's more people who found jobs than people not finding work, right? I would say a good half of the class or my cohort found work. Half. At least that, because I see them post on LinkedIn every time of a new job role that they, just said yes to. And I'm super happy for them. But yeah, a lot of these people went to college. They have, computer science degree, 4 year in college, 4 years in college. I have nothing like that. But these people have years of years of experience building things, hackathons. They're like on a whole nother level of just like, developing. It's amazing. The stuff that they've built, it's breathtaking. It's so freaking cool to see. And it's just, I can't wait till I get there one day. I cannot wait. I'm super late to it. I'm almost 40. I'm super late, right? I'm very, very late to this, but it's never too late, basically, because I'm already in the field and I didn't even go to college or anything like that. I'm just meeting people, and people are liking my presence, and they want to see me win, and they think I'll be a good fit for whatever other projects they have going on or opportunities. It's amazing. It's really, it's like a dream come true, because this is what I wanted last year. And within a short year, I changed my career. It's not easy, obviously. but I did this within almost a year, right? Yeah, it's like good 9 or 10 months. So it's not even a year yet of me, trying to learn about this field, and I'm already working. And it's all because, to me, the power of networking. It is a power of soft skills. Of course, hard skills is a big deal. You have to know what you're doing. You need to know what you're doing, obviously, right? You just you just need to know what you're doing. So that's really important. But for me, I think my biggest talent is me just being able to talk to people, just interact and just go back and forth, and just people like that a lot. People love interacting, hearing stories, hearing about your, all your not just hear about your wins, but just hearing how much passion and work you are doing right now, if that makes any sense. And they want to help you win because they see you as a winner. By you just working, posting, and you seem like a fun person to be around. You seem like a winner, and people love winners, and they want to be around them as much as possible, and they want to help winners get to another level because it makes them look good, right? You make that person look good if you're doing a good job at this, whatever that they assigned you to. So I'm making her look good because I'm doing a good job at this current role. So according to the director of implementation, I'm sure he told, her, hey, this guy's doing a great job, blah, 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 whatever. And that's what they want to hear. That's exactly what she wants to hear. So it's all because, for me, just the power of networking and just, really trying to meet people as much as possible, because I say this all the time too. It's not always about what you know, but who you know. It's powerful. It is a big deal. So life is great. Life is awesome. So again, I'm not starting this new role yet, but it's brewing. She just talked about it. She just brought it to my attention. I don't have it yet, but the fact of her just contacting me about this new role is just amazing to me. And it's really awesome. So I can't wait to hear more about it, and just kind of go from there. Just meet some new people again. And life is awesome. So yeah, I encourage you to, whatever you're trying to do in your life, maybe not even the tech field, but whatever it is that you're trying to do, just make sure you are meeting people. Go to conferences, go to a local, whatever, a gathering that's, some kind of meetup of the field that you're trying to break into, and just meet people. Just talk. Let people give you direction. Let them give you some pointers, because you don't know everything, right? And to me, I love being around smart people because I'm not the smartest. I don't want to be the smartest person inside the room, but this is why I love just going to these places, conferences, and even just like a in-person coding bootcamp, just meeting all the students, those incredible, talented, super driven students, the amazing staff, the teachers, the assistant teachers. Just meeting these people was just it's dope. It's really awesome. And life is so good right now. It's not even funny. Life is awesome right now. So yeah, once again, learning on your own. If you're trying to do developing, you're trying to get into this field, or if you're trying to be whatever you're trying to do, cybersecurity, web development, just teach yourself first. Learn all the basics before spending any money on coding bootcamp or school. Teach yourself as much as you can. That is, to me, is the biggest, I think, if not the most important tip I can give anyone, because I hate giving tips, but if I were to give you a tip, that's what I would tell you. Teach yourself as much as you can. Learn, do projects, just soak it all in, man. Just see what you're getting yourself into, or see what you're getting yourself involved in before paying a school or whatever money. There's nothing wrong with school, right? There's nothing wrong with going to school, but teach yourself first. It'll save you a lot of headache. It just will. So much love to you. Thanks for watching the video. Be safe out there. Catch you on the next one. I'm out of here. Peace.